I'm going to let's take Matthew 5:18. Can somebody read Amplified? If anybody has an Amplified Bible? You have an Amplified? I can give you my Amplified.
Tom.
Matthew 5:18. Amplified really makes sense. Malayalam. Okay, I'll read it. Amplified.
You live in translation.
Amplified.
Matthew 5:8.
18.
For truly I tell you, until the sky and earth pass away and perish, not one smallest letter nor one little hook identifying certain Hebrew letters will pass from the law until all things, bracket, it foreshadows are accomplished.
See. So I want to read this again. Just listen to it very carefully. For truly I tell you, this is Jesus speaking, until the sky and earth pass away and perish, not one smallest letter nor one little hook identifying certain Hebrew letters will pass from the law until all things it foreshadows are accomplished. See, this is Jesus talking about the law. Jesus talking about the law. Now, until all things are accomplished, it very clearly says all things are accomplished. Now, this is not the subject, but I'm getting into putting a foundation so that we understand the law. Until when the law is going to be here? Until the earth and the heaven, the new will come. The law will be here. And now, I want to read it again. If anybody has like we were looking in a different way. Now I see another big way of understanding this Bible. This is awesome. Once you today, like if you listen to it very carefully, you're going to get something really awesome.
For truly I tell you, until the sky and earth pass away and perish, not one smallest letter nor one little hook identifying certain Hebrew letters will pass from the law until all things if foreshadows are accomplished.
Okay. So Jesus is saying about the law, how long this law will be in this earth. How long? And here it says that until the earth, the present earth and the present heaven will pass away and something new comes in, until that time this law will be here. You see, listen very carefully, because now what is this law? Law reveals the imperfection. If anything is imperfect, the law will reveal it. Law is basically, there is different aspects of the law. I'm only talking about one aspect of the law. Only one aspect tonight. So don't think that we covered the other aspects of the law. But tonight we'll see something which is really powerful. The law reveals the perfection of God. If anything falls short of the glory of God, the law will reveal there and bring up and reveal the shortage, or reveal the fault. Law reveals the imperfection of the fallen things. See that? So now get to Revelation chapter 21, verse 1 to 4. Anything falls short of the glory of God, the law will come and reveal its weakness.
And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. They shall be
21, chapter 21, verse 1 to verse 4.
And I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them and be their God.
You see here, in Revelation 21, that's the end of the Bible, what he can say. Here it says that, Behold, I see a new heaven, new earth, new Jerusalem. And now after that it says that now I'm going to dwell with the man. You see that? Before that we saw that until the heaven and earth and everything accomplished, this law will not pass. Even one jot or tittle of the law shall pass away until the heaven and earth will pass away. Basically it says that until every imperfection is removed and everything become perfect, this law will still remain. Whatever is imperfect in the world, the law will stay there and reveal the imperfection. I'm going to go slowly. I want to get this very clearly because I was understanding this verse in a totally different way, but I get it very clear. So if you if you listen to it very carefully, you're going to get and walk out with something really powerful that's going to help you. My subject is actually not this one. I'm going to get on to Romans 7. So this is actually just a foundation to understand the existence of law of sin and death is still here. You see? So basically, if you look at it, the law is a standard of God that reveals the imperfection. If you see an imperfection, when God's standard comes in, every imperfection shall be revealed. God's standard God's law reveal the imperfections that is in you. If there is no law, you will not even know what is God's standard. So now, so you see that? So law will stay until everything becomes new. Following, is it? Is there any question? Like, we'll go slowly because Matthew 5:18.
5:18. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ അവസാനം ഒരു കാര്യം പറയാനുണ്ട്. Until ever, okay, meaning that I tell you the truth, until heaven and earth disappear, not the smallest letter, not the least stroke of a pen will by any means disappear from the law until everything is accomplished.
Everything is accomplished.
Yeah, that is the condition.
Yeah.
Until everything is accomplished.
Yes.
As for what the law indicates.
Yeah.
But if you read in verse 17, okay, verse 17, the New Living Translation is easier to understand. Don't misunderstand why I have come. I did not come to abolish the law of Moses or writings of the prophet. No, I have come to fulfill them. Right?
Yeah.
When Jesus came here, right? He came to fulfill the law. Right?
Yes.
I assure you, until the heavens and earth disappear, even the small detail of God's law will remain until its purpose is achieved.
Yes.
So you're saying until this old earth,
everything becomes brand new.
so the law is still, so purpose is not achieved yet until the end of time then.
Okay. The thing is like
Then
the work is completed. The work on the cross for the fulfillment is completed, but it is not accomplished. You see that? The work on the cross is completed. I mean, work on the cross for you is completed. Your spirit, soul and body, the work is completed, but right now at present it's not accomplished. Only the spirit part is accomplished. Your soul still has an unrenewed part, and your body is in a process of death. We're going to die one day. So you see that the work is completed. You've never mistaken that part. The work on the cross is a complete work. What do you call it? It's a totally finished work on the cross. The work is completed, but it's not accomplished yet.
So the law amplifies the imperfection so that man can depend on something to make him perfect. Right?
Yes. The law will, because anywhere it's not perfect, anything in this world is not perfect, the law will reveal the imperfection. But now, the thing what you have to see is that one thing is perfect now based on the cross. Now. One thing is perfect now. That's your spirit. Your spirit, my spirit is perfect now. So there's no law over your spirit now. I get it? Everything else, but your soul and your body is not perfect.